Alright, welcome to my Guardians of the Galaxy Pack gameplay and review. So I do apologize, I was supposed to get this out yesterday, but if you missed my last video, I and my entire family have been sick. Now me personally, I'm feeling a little bit better today, but everyone else in my family are at the lowest of lows. So I'm going to try to get through this. I'll probably do it a little quicker than normal, just because I am still under the weather, but I'll see what I can do. So the price is a huge topic of conversation in the community, $28.99. Normally with a bundle like this, we tend to get V-Bucks included, but this one does not have any V-Bucks. Instead, it does have 2 emotes, which is kind of rare for these type of packs. Reading the comments about this pack is absolutely crazy because you can't win or lose. So for example, if I said the price is good, there'd be people that said, well, Tabor, you're dumb. That price is way too high. If I say the price is too high, then there's people that are going to leave me comments and say, well, actually, if you go through and price out each individual item, it's a steal. So just for an example, look at this. Back-to-back comments on my item shop video the day this released. One person said, considering the price of V-Bucks, this price is reasonable. The very next comment, 2 minutes later, said that price is ridiculous, won't buy. So that's what I'm talking about. Whatever I say, it's a lose-lose situation. So it is a fairly large bundle. You get 3 skins, 3 Legos, which are pretty much included, 3 back blings, 3 pickaxes, and then of course the 2 emotes. So yes, it may seem very, very expensive, and it really is. But if you do go through and price out each individual item, it is a steal when it comes to that. With that said, I am going to buy it because I have to do the review, so here we go. $28.99 going in. So we've got Drax, we've got young adult Groot, and then we've got Mantis, the Empath Guardian. Not to mention the 2 emotes, Zargnut Invisibility, and Potted Groot Dance. Pretty cool. So this is Drax. It says from Destroyer to the new father figure for the Star Children. Now as for Drax, I feel like they could have made him a little more buffer. Yeah, he does look pretty ripped, but I feel like his arms should be a little bigger. A lot of people are saying this is a great representation of Drax and he's the best skin in the bundle. Then we got Mantis, and I think they hit the nail on the head with Mantis here. She looks incredible in my opinion. I know Mantis isn't really a fan favorite when it comes to the Guardians of the Galaxy, but with that said, she does look pretty clean, and I love that green color. Now, she's also reactive, which I'm assuming are her antennae up there. And then we got young adult Groot. So I personally thought this was the worst one in the bundle just because I have the original Groot. This one is based off the brand new movie, Part 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy. The original Groot is based off the comic books. With that said, if you missed out on the OG Groot, this is a pretty good skin. If you can't have the original, why not get the next best thing? Okay, here we go with Drax first. I've equipped the Milano, one of my favorite gliders. Love that deploy. Check that out. Just comes rifting in. Just a beautiful deploy there. Color scheme doesn't really match, but it's an amazing glider. So the first thing to note is that the pickaxes are interactable with the back bling, so that's always a plus. You can see they pull right out of there. Nice sharp sounding blades. And the blades do have the same design as his tattoos. That almost reddish maroon. Looks like there's a little bit of that color scheme in the contrail as well. That's not bad. Let's see a splash. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, you get a little bit of maroon, but it's mostly just the default splash. Let's turn the lights off real quick. Now, wait a minute. There's like a... I wonder if that's a glitch. See that contrail on my blade? Oh, yeah, that was a glitch. Crap. That was cool. Well, there's the contrail. I wonder what caused that. Let's try again. So now you can see it again. Is that a secret feature or a glitch? It's whenever you hit something, then it kind of morphs. I think it's a glitch because look how it's animated there. I mean, it makes the contrail awesome, though. So you can see nothing on Drax glows, which a lot of people like. They don't like standing out. Now, it was kind of hard to find a wrap for this skin because he's this weird silver, and like I said, that maroonish red color scheme is just hard to find. However, his pants are a tannish color, and there's quite a few tan wraps. This is the Indiana Jones one, and I think that goes quite nicely, I think. It's not too bad. His aim down sights is very smooth. He has 0 hair, absolutely no obstruction on the left or the front. It's quite possibly one of the best aim down sights in the game. Now, I was complaining that he didn't look buff enough, but in-game, he does look quite strong. So I guess there's no real complaints for me on this skin. It's not bad. Take a look from the front. Yeah, he's a pretty good-looking skin. Finally, Drax in Fortnite. So here's the Zargnut invisibility emote, one of my favorite scenes from Avengers Infinity War. So while Gamora and Star-Lord were smooching, Drax was sitting here eating the Zargnut. I think those are chips, right? Zargnuts are chips, maybe? I don't know. But he was moving so slow that he thought they didn't see him. And Mantis comes in and is like, hey, Drax. It's pretty funny. An awesome emote. Replicated perfectly. It's unfortunate to say, because they don't sell them sold separately, but I think the bundle may be worth it just for this skin. Okay, so here's Mantis and her little obelisk back bling. So that's actually a very, very creepy back bling. I was kind of hoping it would be reactive, but I don't think it is. I just think it's heavily animated. So if you remember from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, the obelisk was the giant creature that they fought. And then I think it was Gamora that actually slayed the beast, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. And I think he's holding the battery from the movie as well. So let's take a look at the pickaxes first for Mantis. They're quite literally praying mantis arms, which is kind of cool for Mantis. Nice pull-out sound. Looks like we got a green contrail. I'm a sucker for this green color. This green on Mantis is just absolutely incredible. Ooh, look at that splash. That's nice too. Looks like the back bling glows nicely. Look at that. Solid yellow-blue color. And then a little circle on the pickaxes glows as well. You can see the contrail much better in the dark. And there's the nice splash. Take a look from the front in the dark. Okay, so nothing glows other than the back bling. So I was a little worried about her antennas, but it doesn't even look that bad in-game. You can barely see it. Let's take a look from the front. Yeah, they're just barely noticeable. I wonder how they're reactive. Maybe getting in a limb? Let's do an emote and see what happens. Well, they don't light up from that. What happens if you shoot your gun? Nope. So I went with the Arcane Steel Wrap. That's from the Marvel season. It's not too bad. Yeah, this green color scheme looks really, really cool. Let's open a chest and see if that triggers the reactivity. Oh, I think it did. Yes, I think that did. Hold on, let's turn off the lights. It's a subtle reactivity, but in the dark we should be able to see it for sure. All right, here we go. I'll open then step back. Yeah, look at that. Ha! Well, that's an easy reactivity then, because not everyone can get elimination, so at least with this one, all you gotta do is open something. Let's see if it counts for ammo boxes. No. Okay, well, we'll test that in game just to make sure it doesn't do anything upon actual eliminations as well. As for her aim down sights, it's not too bad. So a solid skin here. Not too shabby. Now let's take a look at Groot. He was the one I was worried about. So you can see how he compares to the original Groot, who is a massively tall character from Chapter 2, Season 4. I don't know, this one has a little more character to him, I guess, if you want to describe it like that. His back bling looks amazing. It's called Groot's Gamepad, and he's literally playing Fortnite. There's the sapling Groot as well. That makes sense. Doing the actual emote right there. Now the pickaxe is called Flora Colossus Fist, and I believe, if I remember correctly, that's the name of Groot's species, Flora Colossus, I think. It says created by Groot, wielded by anyone that needs a hand. Now for a glider, you can actually use, if you have it, Groot's sapling glider. It's called the Root Wing. Not bad. Likewise for a contrail, you got the Sap Light. That'll be amazing. And then he even has a wrap, if you have the original one. It was called the Sap. So let's put all those on Groot and see how he plays. Take a look at the glider first. Okay, well, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of this glider just because, as you saw, it's just got a weird deploy. And it kind of covers up a lot of your character. I remember the same issue when I ran the original Groot. Okay, so here's the pickaxe. Not a bad pullout. Got the little sapling glow there going on. Get the same effect, plus some leaves falling out when you swing it. That's not too bad. How about a splash? It's pretty much the same. Almost like the little fireflies coming out, plus the leaves. How about in the dark? So you can see the pickaxe pretty much creates a contrail of that fire glow, plus the leaves. But even if you put the pickaxe away, you still get a little bit of those. I don't know if it's coming out of him or the back bling. But you can see they kind of trickle off him. So regardless, you get all sorts of things flying off of the character. You see the back bling does light up. How about from the front? Wow, none of these skins glow in the dark. That's crazy. All right, let's do the potted Groot dance. I'm glad this is not copyrighted. That's pretty cool. All right, how about his aim down sights? Okay, it is a bit bulky. I kind of figured. So some people don't like this because it does cover up a little bit of your wrap. But it's not too obstructive. You can see over the left and the top of his head. He's just a very bulky character, though. But he's not as bad as I was anticipating. That's for sure. Let's take a look from the front in the daylight. Yeah, he's just got that blocky appearance all around. From the head to the arms to the legs. But like I said, if you don't have the original Groot, this is the next best thing, for sure. All right, let's check some gameplay on all these skins. I want to see how they play in-game. So look how bad the aim down sights is with the pistol. You can barely see the gun. Here it is with the shotgun. Now, of course, just remember that if you're using scopes, then it's not going to matter because you can't even see anything when you aim down sights. But some of these newer weapons, oof, they're pretty brutal with the aim down sights on this skin. Nice try, kid. Oh, I forgot to look for reactivity. Crap. Let's get one more limb. I was too busy looking at that guy instead of... He should have just hired him. What was he thinking? Oh, look at that. We got a bot coming up right there. See him? That'll be an easy limb to check the reactivity. Yeah, sniper rifle. Let's go. All right, let's go get him real quick. Okay, so I'm watching the back bling in particular. Let's weaken him up. Okay, we'll do a pickaxe too. Nope. Didn't look like any reactivity. Oh, someone's rolling up here. Not today, buddy. Who doesn't check the vault before they come storming in like that? Man, he had a gold frenzy and he lost that fight. Holy smokes. So, no reactivity with Groot. Still, a lot better skin than I anticipated, that's for sure. Alright, so let's open a chest in this real match and see if the antennae glow again. Yep, it's a subtle reactivity, but a reactivity nonetheless. And an easily achievable one at that. Oh, here comes a guy. Okay, well, I couldn't tell right off the bat if anything happened. Because the back bling already has that glow to it. Let's try again. Let's get another limb and see. Yes, I'm pretty sure this is a bot. Let's go. Well, still, sir, where are you at? There you are. All right, here we go. No, I didn't see any reactivity there, so it must just be her antennae. Last but not least, Drax. Let's see if he's got any secret reactivity. Although I doubt it, there's not much that could be done with this skin. Let's check his pickaxes versus a real player. He's got that crappy default splash. This guy's got a crown. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is a bot. So let's test this out here. I'll weaken him up first. What? How'd he die so fast? Oh, crap. Well, I didn't see any reactivity there. I think we have some more bots here. Oh yeah, look at that. Do the pickaxe. Still, sir. Yeah, so no reactivity here. So there you go, that is the brand new Guardians of the Galaxy bundle. Not a lot of flash to any of these skins, but that's how a lot of people like it. Hardly anything glows, there's just one single bit of reactivity upon opening a chest, and that's it. So yes, the price seems incredibly steep at almost $30, but when you do break it down from skin to skin, it is a value. And unfortunately, it's the only way to get the 2 exclusive emotes. So I think all 3 skins are solid. Groot is definitely my least favorite. Mantis was quite impressive, and Drax is just all around awesome. So it just depends on if you're a huge fan of Guardians of the Galaxy or not. Is it worth $30 just for the 2 emotes? I would say no. But if you like even at least one of the skins and the emotes, then I would say, okay, it's probably worth getting. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is tabortime.